messed up. Oh. 1 second here. There we go. Well, it is messed up. Damn it. We'll go back to the combat. Let's go back over here. That is at least right. And the video, and the fantasy ground portraits are all messed up. Oh, wonderful. Well, hopefully he will show up here. If not, it's all right. Hi, folks. We're live, just so everybody knows. We're down a player, so we're punting here.
Wabbits?
That's right. Oh. Holy moly macaroni. So, this is kind of an abrupt start, but I apologize. It's just the way it works. And nobody's really on anyway, so I didn't think so. So
we wouldn't be the rejects if we didn't have technical difficulties.
Yeah, no shit. So, but anyway, we will get started and let's play some Deadlands since we haven't played in a while. And the schedule's still messed up, so we are off next week. And the dummies booked a show on the 26th, which I was assuming we were going to be playing, but Brian has booked. We've got 3 weeks in a row of shows for the Wizards, and I'm like, I don't want to do that again. So we will get this off, and then if depends on we're getting close to the end, just so y'all know. And so the question, if you want to talk about running something for the group, yeah, I mean, Joseph, I'm all ears to put something together. On the channel. Just hit me with what you want to do or how you want to put it together, or if you just want to start it up, then we'll plan it for Monday.
I have it. I have a second campaign. I had 2 already. I built. I just wasn't sure which one I was going to run for the Thursday.
Do you want just Madness. The 4? Or do you want a 5th player? If it was,
I don't care.
Okay,
I've got 6 now on Thursday. So
I know. Well, I'm just just wondering. If it's the 4 of us, if you want to add a 5th, If not, if you have somebody or something comes up, you want to add somebody, that's fine. I'll just I can set up an overlay, and we can run it off both channels. Or if you want to run it on your channel and I host it, we can
run it on yours. I'm sure you'll get more views than I would.
Well, that's debatable. Sometimes I got to put more into taking the break as I did for a while has put a dent in the channel, which. There was a time when I was all worried and upset, and concerned about making sure I had all the views and what we were running through and all that. But that has definitely, with the stuff with the Wizards and all that's going on, I'm like, you know what? Just how about we go back to enjoying it, and not worry about the number crunching all the time, And it's because partner, I think, is it's just going to be that much more difficult to do now, and so I'm definitely taking that stress off of me. So. But yeah, we can run it on the channel. But let's play, though. We've got a recap. It's been definitely a couple weeks since the group. We have been together before Gen Con. Let's do our quick introductions for those who are here. We're missing our good father, but we can control him and his flock. They just need to walk around and beat their heads with some wooden boards. And they're pretty good. But let's do introductions and a quick recap. Thaddeus, you're up first.
Well, I am Thaddeus Walker. I'm a bounty hunter. Took up bounty hunting to find out who killed my family and end them. But, make some money in the process.
Are you making any money yet?
A little bit, yeah. Haven't found any bounties to kill, but I've still made some money.
All right. Dr. Versailles.
Yes, my name is Dr. Ivan Nutrinovese, and at the moment I have a very handsy young man trying to, he's very handsy, and he does not seem to like the explosives. They're not being quite as effective as I had hoped, but they are very good. I see the parts everywhere.
All right, and Santia.
Hello, I am Santia Rosalina Morales, and she is a farm girl gone gunslinger, the middle child of 7 kids, also trying to get some revenge and look for any remaining family she may have, since banditos raided her farm and may have killed and or kidnapped her family. So, yeah.
So there. That's right. All right. And we're missing, like I said, Father Alexander Anderson.
Do you want me to do his intro? Oh,
Yeah.
I'm the father, and I love the father, and I spread the holy word across the land with my.
They're
Don't they
good
have a
friends,
Oh,
name
so
no,
you can
wrong,
get away
wrong.
with that.
Oi, it is I, the father Alexander Anderson.
We'll get in trouble for that later, I'm sure. Or at least Joseph will.
No, I don't care. I can
Yeah.
take room.
Right. So in the middle of our Deadlands campaign, the group, let's see, let me move this out of the way. You should have new chips. I did those, and you should have new cards. Correct?
Yes, and I need one more.
Yes. It looks like.
Uh-oh. You need one more.
Yeah, usually me and El Padre get 3.
Okay, let me see how many he's got. He's got 3 in. Yeah, he's got 3 because I think his quirk or
Yeah.
little deal gives him one. Okay, well another one just should have popped up for you.
Yes, I now
Okay.
have 3.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, and Dr. Forsay, you've got your 5 bennies. It's showing there. And the group had just finished or it was in the middle of a battle. Let's do this. Let's show the map. They were in a fort, an abandoned fort with a group of pioneers that had been traveling and were forced into the fort by a large group of Indians. And people were dying. What they originally thought was a plague of some sort, but have later come to determine through the course of time that vampirism was running rampant in the area. I think, well, now I see, hold on a second here. I'm about to say, our vampire's still alive.
Yes, he was being very handsy.
Okay, I thought.
Yeah.
Okay, so the second okay, so what happened? Yeah, so they they discovered that some of the pioneers who had thought they had died from plague were actually had been bitten by something or someone, and they actually went out to where the graves were at. The ones that died, they took them outside in the sun, and the bodies exploded into dust. So there were some graves that were out behind the fort, and they went out there and dug them up and to discover that they had also were going to turn. I know, Thaddeus, you had gone out and tried to have a peace offering with the Indians.
It was a sign language talk, more or less.
And what did you discover?
I discovered that they sent us here because I'm assuming they wanted us to get rid of the issue.
Okay. All right. And came back, and Santia, you had moved out to help. Well, there was an explosion. That's right. So Dr. Versailles sent in his kamikaze monkey contraption to actually go after the vampire that you knew was over in this area here behind and basically exploded and took out people, animals. Thought you took out the vampire because when all the dust settled, there was a big crater there, but there was no vampire. And while looking and researching on it, then he had actually moved, was over on the wagons to the north, and you set off. What did you do there? Was that the cannon shot?
No, I've been throwing bundles of TNT at it.
Yeah, and I went to go help with the cattle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you went because the explosions set off and skedaddled the cattle. Yeah, and so you're riding out there trying to handle that Abby and
Yeah,
Sutter.
she's assisting with
Yeah,
the
and
stampede.
then so the group run around with the vampire came up and actually was attacking the doctor, snuck up on the doctor. Okay, for some reason I thought y'all had taken him out already, but you hadn't yet. And so the doctor's in trouble because the doctor's already he's died once in this fort, but then
Well, he almost died.
almost died. Yeah, he almost died, but it was bad news for him in a gun battle. But yeah, so Thaddeus has come back, learning that the Indians have cornered them. Basically, the Indians have surrounded the whole fort for a reason to deal with what they believe the issue here. At least that's what Thaddeus is somewhat determined in their grunting and broken talk that he's had with the
and the
Josh?
two pointing, on the neck.
Yep, and that's exactly right. And so that's where we left it. So I'm blooming then, yeah. So the Iscariots were last. So then we pick up the action here. Boy, I gotta try to remember all that. Whoa, hello. Bring that down. Hello, Winamp. That music was loud.
Just a wee bit.
Sorry. What I get. Okay.
There we go.
So then we go boom, and the lazy cowboys are riding with Santia because don't forget Jose, one of the cowboys is dead. He got bit too.
Yes,
Yeah,
he did.
So they had to kill him also. Very bad news. So the cowboys are riding. So then Thaddeus is up next. Okay, so we get right back on it. So now, yes, here we go.
So,
That's right.
These bullets that I've got are an area effect, aren't they?
Sparkly
Oh,
bullets?
those the ones from way back. Yes, they shoot out a cone.
The ones from way back.
Okay. I think. Yeah, that's what they do. As I walk over here.
The Duff's doggos.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, Mom's home. So they start barking. They hear her downstairs and want out. All right.
I'm going to walk over there, put the 4 sparkly bullets in the gun, which will give me a multi-action, unfortunately. But then I will shoot this vampire with the sparkly bullets.
Sparkly!
Well, the sparkly bullets are only in one gun.
Uh-huh.
So, it's not this one. It's the right-hand gun that
Uh-huh.
has the bullets in it.
Is that the sparkly bullets or the other one?
The next one's the
Sparkly
sparkly.
bullets.
Next one.
Dog's been fed.
All right.
Alright.
So, that's the left-hand gun. Now for the right-hand gun that has the sparkly bullets. Oh,
Wow.
It's a 3d6 with the rays, electric damage. Everything in there.
3d6 electric damage.
See what you can do to this guy. I need to actually.
So it would be actually 4 with the rays, right?
Oh,
Or is it
it's
3
3d6 with the rays, sorry.
Okay. So how do you want me to do this? Just roll the 3d6.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm. Okay. Yeah. So don't forget. Yeah, so this is happening at nighttime too. So this is in the middle of the night. So
I'm waiting to figure out what's going on with the. I mean, is there something coded for that, or
I could make something real quick.
so
I mean, I could just roll the.
I say you could just drop any 3d6 damage. I don't think there's damage types in there particularly. Not
no,
coded,
there's
at
not
least.
like So no, you're going to. Yeah, so I need to know from Dr. Versailles. So he shoots the gun, and they're lightning
it uses
bullets.
the basically a burst. The burst
Right.
spell was put in those originally. So yes, it's a cone of lightning, just kind of.
Okay.
So
All right.
my my normal pistol damage is 2d6. So if I roll that with the raise, it'll roll 3d6, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And do they lightning damage aceable?
Okay. All right. So I'm trying to see here what's going to happen with him when the lightning. Okay. Trying to understand this. So there, he can get shaken and all that, which you've got him. Just give me the damage. I need to see what happens with the damage roll. I need to understand something here because,
Okay.
yeah, just give me the okay. Okay. So
Because that's. I mean, it was only that was 3d6.
you're up, but the problem is that if I read this correctly, nothing happens to him.
No boy.
Pretty much. You see the bullets and the lightning, and it basically hits him, and the lightning cascades and crawls all over his skin, and you see it shooting in and out of him, and basically what you've got before you too. Make sure you kind of understand what you're seeing at. This creature is horrific in appearance, and he's got pus-filled sores and pock marks all over his skin and body, and you got these fangs out of him, and looks like definitely is been dead for a while. But the lightning it crackles through his skin and creates burn marks and all that. It just it cascades on him and then just kind of filters out and flows all over the ground, and you see it kind of spread out on the ground, and then it just kind of dies out, and he just kind of stares at you. And he gives you a grin. With big fat pointy teeth.
Alrighty.
You can make me a what would be a good smart roll here for you? Maybe a survival roll? Or just maybe how about just a smarts roll for me?
Smarts.
Okay. Yeah, he was he was unharmed by that lightning damage. I need the father here. This is where we need the father, because father's going to know. He's practiced with undead and all that. Certain undead could only be hurt by certain things, and you've just discovered now that lightning does nothing to this creature.
Need to do my bullets, apparently. We learned that last week, or the last time. Okay.
Correct.
So I guess I will end my turn. And that's it.
So he can still be shaken. Yeah, let me apply that. I think he can still, but as far as the damage, yes. And let me make sure on this creature, because I always get it. I'm getting confused how I played it off with. He is. Okay. Yep. Okay. There you go. Yeah, your lightning does nothing. And the pioneers all are running and screaming because now we've had 2 large explosions on the western part of the fort. And what's up, Aussie? Good to see ya. With Dead Aussie Gamer in the house, we've got an Australian lurking in the channel. It's good to see you, sir. Met at Gen Con along with Guy and Janet. They play in Guy's game that actually streamed. It was yesterday. Was it on Sundays, I believe? I call that y'all's game. They're doing a Salt Marsh version, part of Salt Marsh on the D&D channel. And he's also, you were running Saturday, because yesterday you were running your Into the Breach, I believe. I caught a little bit of that while I was doing some work. And while we're sitting here too, I keep forgetting we need to do our first giveaway, which we will start. There we go. We're giving away just a simple bag of dice. Dice, yay! So we'll do that. We'll run that for about 20-30 minutes. Yep. Oh yeah, man. Gotta give the love out. You know, we're streamers. Gotta stay together. So definitely, we'll catch a hold of that. And actually, I meant to, and I apologize. I will throw it in the Discord alert system. So when you go live, it broadcasts it out to the world. But we're missing one player. Hopefully, he just maybe overslept. We're hoping he'll hop on here a little bit to fill out our father Alexander here. But the rest of the group is in the middle of a old fort, and they are battling what they believe is some type of undead vampire, and just found out the hard way that the magical lightning bullets, sparklies, did nothing to him. But the pioneers, yes, some of the settlers not all running around panic because of the explosion and dead body parts of their friends and family that somehow blew up from a monkey and from some lovely Molotov cocktail contraptions that you've put together, Dr.
It's
Versailles?
a big bundle of TNT, so I guess
A bundle of joys.
Looney
It was a massive explosion.
Yeah, 2 massive explosions have ripped up half the fort on the west side and got the engines all in a tizzy. So they're all hooting and hollering out in the darkness as this is going on. All right, Santia, you are out there roping and skedaddling. Now, you were out there doing that after the first explosion, if I remember correctly.
The first explosion?
Yeah, the first explosion. Didn't you? Because after they...
Oh, the one that made the giant crater in the hole?
Yeah, well, there's 2 craters now, but there is a bigger one from Abel, the kamikaze dynamite monkey.
Yeah. She came out here after the wall was broken down because of that explosion. The other one where I think he tripped and accidentally dropped it. Yeah, I've been out here since that.
Yeah, that one, the second explosion went off course. Yes. So. What's up, Zers? We just started a dice giveaway. We'll give away a set of dice here in a few minutes. Then we're going to give away another set of dice with the Praetor's Rejects dice holder. And then,
that's so fancy.
Yeah, and then a dice bag of some Sirenscape and some dice in that later. Tomorrow is more dice and the Acquisitions Incorporated hardback book for the D&D game. So that's tomorrow's big prize. And then we'll do something Thursday, Friday, and either Saturday or Sunday, depending on what's going on. Ooh, that's right. Shiny stuff. Right. Anyway, all right, so what do you want to do? As you've got you had another explosion. You hear gunshots going off again with a crackle of lightning. Maybe it's lit up the fort. And it sounds like more no goodness is happening inside there. But you have cattle everywhere.
Yeah, she's helping wrangle up cattle. She's going to assume the lightning is coming from the doctor, as usual.
You're pretty certain. Yes. You are fairly certain about that, okay?
This is not an uncommon sight or sound.
No, it's not. Okay. Anything
So do
else?
I have to roll anything to help with this cattle?
So yeah, with this, you're basically coordinating with several of the cowpokes that are still most of them were staying outside the fort anyway. After the scare of the pox and all that was happening, and then the death of Jose, had everybody kind of concerned for their lives and with being surrounded by this multiple tribes of Indians and all that. It seemed like things couldn't get any worse, but hell no, we're playing a reject game and it can get worse. And yes, and now you've got lightning bolts and sizzling all over the place. Very, very frightening. So,
well, no, she's gonna try and help wrap up the cattle for now, and
that's fine.
As it starts to calm down, she'll head over to help the boy.
Sounds good. All right. Shaken status removed, Dr. Versailles.
So tough.
Here he goes. He's got a card, or he's got something wild. Every session he hits me. Yeah, go ahead. Yes, sir, Dr. Versailles. What is it you want to laugh at?
So this handsy young man in front of me looks like a corpse, correct? Would he count as a corpse?
He is undead. What have you got? Is there a card I need to look at?
Yeah, I'll go ahead and share it with the GM.
Share it with me. Arcane Spy. Let's share it with the crowd. A character with an arcane background may cast any power available in their setting regardless of rank, one time only. I think I've got this figured out. God help us, it had to be him. And
oh no, I don't think you have this figured out.
Okay.
Since this is a once living being, I would like to take a head crab and slam it on its head and turn it into a mind controlled zombie.
Okay, whoa. Give me. What
the zombie
power
spell
is this?
says I may grant animation and basic intelligence to the remains of a once living being. He's not alive, but he was.
Tell me which power is this again, please?
The zombie power.
Oh my gosh.
In the Suede?
Yes.
Zombie grants animation and basic intelligence to the remains of a once living being. The summoned horror is obedient but literal-minded in its duties. It isn't telepathic and must be controlled by voice. The being has the physical skills it had in life, but its smarts... Holy ships. Corpses aren't summoned by this ability, so there must actually be a supply of bodies within range. An undead incapacitated by damage can't be raised again with this...
Oh, never mind. Oh, wait, it says an undead incapacitated by damage.
Can't be raised with this power again. So basically, he has to be unanimated.
Okay, so that one won't work?
No, I hear what you're saying. I'm just trying to...
You know I gotta throw you curveballs every time.
No, and I don't have a problem with it, because this is how you dance. But the question is, would I give you the ability to...
This is the stuff for where Savage Worlds is so vague on the rules.
Yeah, so yes, for a couple of people who were watching, we were doing... This is Savage Worlds we're playing, not D&D. Bringing a little bit different game set to the channel, and very open. They are, where some of the D&D rules are specifically vague just to give you leeway. Man, Savage Worlds is huge.
I say the only requirement it said was a once living being, and that the corpses weren't provided.
Okay, so let's do this. So I'll give you the curveballs, because you always because he's always very good about his role playing, and all the players from Monday's group have been a very great asset to the channel, because they definitely have gelled well together and they role play things out really well. So it's a birthday week for me, and we're giving stuff away. So what I want you to do, we're going to let you use this a little. We'll give you some leeway with it. Can it have an effect on them? Yes. It's a card. It's allowed to play, and I want you to be able to. you threw it to me. Now I'm going to throw it back to you for a little bit here. Make me a smarts check to see if you can kind of determine that you know he's an undead. Okay, so he got his 4. Basically, most rolls you got to beat a 4. So now you know you've got an undead in front of you. What would this power? So how would you roll the power to use it?
It's just a weird science check. I plan on actually taking Zombie when we hit our next rank up. So he's been working on head crabs with a spike that kind of drills into the skull and just takes over the brain and literally turns them into walking.
Oh,
they are permanent too, as long as I lock up powers permanently or power.
So what I'm going to do is make your roll for him to see if you would. Oh,
now how about we go ahead and I'll use a blue chip to add a +6.
Add a +6, so you got a Benny, blue chip Benny. So you added a +6 to the roll. So basically, that makes add a D6 roll to it, right? Not just a 6. So
yes.
that's a 7. So he beats his 4. So yes, you have this undead vampire that's been causing some problems in the area and has been picking you. You're basically, I'm giving you some insight into him. What we're going to do here, and you're able to kind of connect with the dead energy that's flowing through the area, and how he was animated from some of the magical underpinnings that are happening around in this area, and he. Although you're not really gaining control of him, you will discover that his weakness, that you watch the lightning come from your sparkly bullets that were shot by Thaddeus, and normal humans or anything like that would have been blown apart by this lightning damage and all that, but his body is resistant to that damage, but is vulnerable to fire.
So I put my head crab on it, and he just kind of stares at me, and I'm like, fine, I will kill you with fire.
Yes.
Where is my matches? I've got another stick of dynamite for you. And that's it. I didn't declare multi-action, so.
Yep, we'll play it that way. Okay, Father Anderson. How do we, oh boy, because he's got powers too, though, but oh man. I think... Eric, what's going on? Benny. Who are we giving the Benny to, Eric? And I didn't hear that. Bring up my system sounds. OBS, bring that up some. Okay, Eric, you want to give that to any particular person here? Give the Benny. I knew you were going to say random player, so I'll roll a D6. 1, 2, Thaddeus. 3, 4, Dr. Versailles, and 5, 6, Santia. All right, Santi, you got an extra Benny from Eric. There you go.
Thanks.
Okay. I think, unfortunately, I don't know. Let me see his powers. He's got cards too. Smite. What does that do?
Just adds damage to his weapon, I think.
Yeah, it does. It increases +2 or +4 with a raise. But he's protection of armor around a character, giving him 2 points of armor or +4 with a raise. So he's going to cast protection on you guys. Because actually he's going to be running around with the his Iscariots, trying to help and pick up the pieces, pick up the body parts, making sure that none of them will come alive. But so if he gives you protection, how do I add this to? Let me see.
It's in the effects tab.
Is it in effects here? Dun, protection.
I think we've just been using. There's a plus arm, or yes, I think.
Which one?
I'm
trying to see. It's not. There isn't.
It's when you pull up the Suede powers, the effects are at the very bottom. If you scroll down.
Well, I'm looking at effects, and maybe another one here. Let me.
The actual power. Because I have protection as well. I can drop it on. Who is he targeting?
He'll drop it on to Thaddeus first. Yeah, I see powers here. Protection, there it is. Okay. Alright, so he does that. Plus he is directing the Scariets to help all the people. Okay. So the plague vampire shakes off the point blank bullet that Thaddeus tried to give him to the head. Oh, here, let me fix it. I just saw something on here cut off there. And he's going to turn to Thaddeus and he will swipe at you with these lovely finger claws that no. Can I not control click? There we go. No, that's Dr. Versay. I don't want that. Oh my gosh. That back down.
It appears I get a card from King Basham.
Uh-oh. Thaddeus gets the card from my cheer. I didn't catch that. I apologize. So I gotta... Here you go. Did I give you a card?
Yep.
Okay, quit. And claws. He misses. Oh, wow. Just swipes over you, Thaddeus, with his claws. And I think I only get the one attack. Unless I want to take... Okay. Boom. Alright. And let's see. The Scariets are cleaning up. The Pioneers are running around. Who's next? Abel is kablooey kachooey in the ground. So there we go. Dr. Versay. Oh, Joker. Whoa.
Nice.
We have 10 tickets total, Josh.
I was just going to say, I think it's only 10 total.
10 tickets, not 100. There you go. That's right.
Let's see. What would be the smart thing to do?
Oh, well, that's a good question. Let me fix this portrait.
Oh shit, I'm gonna die.
Oh no.
You don't know that.
Probably not. Maybe.
You never know.
Check reading this real quick.
You're within 5 feet of the doctor.
True.
Oh lordy. Library, Deadlands. Ranged weapons. The doctor would like to hurl a single stick of TNT right behind this plague vampire.
Okay.
Yes, that's a single stick small enough not to kill the rest of us. Hopefully.
Hopeful is a big word dealing with the doc. The last
Let's see. We said
sideways.
what? Athletics is throwing.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, hey, it worked.
Oh no, a card. Oh boy, another. Oh my gosh. You know how many cards these guys have got? Gals have Alright, do the damage, then we'll do the card here in a second. Who's it for?
Who got a
Joshy?
card?
Yeah, who gets the card? Holy moly, what the hell?
Santia gets the card.
Oh,
Hey, she gets another card? Alrighty, I didn't see that. Alright.
I got a Benny earlier, and now I've got a card.
They feel bad
With
for 'em.
generosity.
There, I just gave you another card. They got tons of
Thank
cards.
you. Yeah, you're right.
Ton of cards, man. I didn't get anything. It's my birthday. Okay, so what did you just give him 2 wounds, right?
With a stick of dynamite. That
What is it?
update will not be animated by my device. It is only a prototype, but I tell you, it should have worked. I do not know why you are resisting. You will be mine.
Trying to make sure. How many is he a wild card? Any specially on his? Or does that just blow him up all of a sudden? Yeah, but you blow him up, but it's not fire damage though. It's just explosive damage. It's it's impact damage. So TNT, there is some fire there, but because this is what happened. Because this is what when the big explosion, the Able went off. It blew. Basically, what happened is it threw him back over the wall, and he ran. He moved on his turn and moved, came back over the wall behind the wagon and all that, and ran to the north and all that. What is the type of damage that does it show what TNT damage is?
Let me check the chart. I don't, like I said, other than the very few powers, there was not really damage types.
That's right, Josh. There's very little. TNT is thunder concussive damage. Yes, it's more impact and all that. There is some fire there, but it's going to be. Yeah, because you're going to basically throw him basically onto the 2 of y'all.
Well,
Oh,
that's
no.
what the doctor tried.
He did his best.
So the dynamite goes off on the backside and throws him forward on top of both of y'all. So now there are 3 bodies entangled. Yeah, basically, because y'all are standing on the side of the wagon too, your gun wagon, and that. Oh man, yeah, I'll have to figure that out here in a second. So, anything else that you want to do while that?
No, sorry.
Nope. Okay, Abel's gone. I just got him in here. The Pioneers. Okay, Santia, you heard another kaboom go off inside the fort.
Oh Lord. How is everything looking out here?
It's gonna. You know that it's going to take a good bit of the night into the day to get these cattle wrangled up. They're moving through some of the tree line. The Indians, have got. They're hooting and hollering through there, and you kind of see some of them moving in and out. Cattle are, you've got your hands full. It's not going to be solved in 10 or 15 minutes. There's 3,000 head of cattle moving around.
Oh boy. That's what happens. What has she gotten into?
Well, you've been asking yourself that since day one.
Oh, well, let's see. She's on her horse, so the cattle is all over the place. Is it going to be like difficult terrain trying to get back inside the fort?
Well, no, there's a big hole where the big blue line is right there on the map.
Yeah.
Remember, that was where that was the opening. The whole wall got knocked out.
I know, but I'm asking on the way there, like, is it going to hinder, like, how much is it going to hinder her to get in there?
Got it. And I'm not worried about it. You can get in there you're going to head that way. You can start galloping away. So, to get to the fence line. From where you're at, you can get to the fence line, I guess, in a movement. Let's just say that.
Okay, yeah, I don't remember the movement via, vehicle, land vehicle.
Just move. You're cussing up a Spanish storm. Okay.
Órale, los pinches pendejos todos los días.
There you go. I've got your words for the day. Translate. All right. And yes, you see, well, actually, from your vantage point, it's just big billowing dirt and smoke and things raining down on the ground from where the explosion went off. But you don't see much. You see Father and the Iscariots moving around, grabbing pioneers and families and trying to, run for cover again because another explosion went off. This time it's not as big as the last two. Because that second one, wasn't that a double whammy?
The second one was 8 sticks of dynamite wrapped together. And
yeah. And he missed his throw.
The first one was 10 pints of nitro.
Yeah, and that one created a true crater. Yeah, what's going on, Beaufriend? This is a clean stream, and we're giving away. We got the giveaway going on right now, so don't forget, anybody in the chat. I think it's just giveaway. Isn't that the command? There you go. So you can buy 10 tickets. Giving away dice tonight. Several packets of dice. So, any and all, watching the stream. We'll wait here another 10, 15 minutes and we'll give the first set away. All right, so she moved, and anything else, Santia? That's going to take up your movement? All right.
I don't think I could do much else.
Sure. Okay. Oh, now the father, Father's gonna rush that and see that's going on. So he'll put protection on you. Can he do more? He can do more than one power cast, right? He has a certain amount of points.
Yes, he has points now.
Yeah, so
protection's really cheap now.
Yeah, so he'll throw that on you too. So you can give yourself that. Thaddeus. What do you want to do? You got this vampire.
It is my turn.
Yeah, it is on your turn, and all three of y'all are laying on the ground. He's on top of you.
Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do?
Knight, we need.
Are there any shards of wood on the ground?
Do what now?
Are there any shards of wood on the ground?
There's
big shards.
Really?
Yeah.
Are there big enough shards of wood on the ground?
Yeah.
Make me a notice roll. I almost said a -2, pal. Almost.
You didn't say -2. Yeah.
I almost did. No, I said I almost did, just because of the vampire and all that. So there's stuff in the area. Yes.
Okay. I would like to crawl, get up, run to a piece of wood about, just that long.
You think, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Let's contest this since he's on top of you before you're able to move. So let's do a strength on strength.
Okay.
Ladies first.
Well, I'm waiting for you.
I'm sorry, am I rolling something?
No, this is him. Uh-huh.
I'm just
You're
chatting
up for
with Josh.
I will let you go first. Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Oh, let's just spend a Benny re-roll that.
Oh my God, really? Should I do it? Fine. You know what? I'll do it too. What did I gotta beat a 9? Crap! Dang. Okay, so you can crawl out from underneath him and and you are moving somewhere. I don't know which way you're going, but you can move away from him, crawling away to find pieces of wood everywhere. Hell yeah, there's two wagons just got, and a side of a fort wall just got blown to smithereens.
Right, but are there any within within range of me.
Yeah,
so
you're
I
gonna
can
you'll,
grab it
you'll be
and
able to
walk
find
back.
some. Yes, yeah.
Okay.
That will
So
take
I
an
will-
action. Part of your act that will take an action and all that to do. You could do another one, but you'll be.
That's fine.
Yep,
I'll multi-action it.
that's fine. Yep.
So I will pick up a chunk of wood,
Okay.
sharp or not, I don't care, and I will walk back over to him and stick this piece of wood in his chest.
It is so. You were well. Are you trying to just stick it in his chest, or are you trying to call your shot?
I'm trying to hit him in the heart. Yes.
Okay, that is at a -4.
Okay. And that would be a melee attack. I'll just use the Bowie for the attack because
That's fine. Yeah, gotcha. Yep.
And that's a 1.
He rolls out of the way.
It's a -1.
Yeah, he basically. So you grab that stake and his eyes open up, seeing what you're doing, and as soon as you try to ram it down on him, he turns and you puncture the ground.
Okay.
Right.
What are you doing? Stop playing with sticks. 1 moment. I have something for you. You just wait. And you just wait too. You will be mine.
And I will also move away just a bit.
Well, you were on top of him, so
Yeah, I moved 2 feet.
yeah, you were just back
2
behind him.
spaces.
Yeah, back. Yeah, you're
And then I
back
moved 2
behind him.
spaces back. And then I moved 2 spaces away. So I should be good.
All right.
And that should be that.
Okay. Scared student. All right, so he's going to he's going to get up and not seeing what you're doing, just totally forgets the doctor and comes after you with some more claws. Is that all he's got? Let me make sure. Looks like it is.
Eat a card.
Wait a second. What did you just do? Play after.
Read the card.
Oh, that's just wrong. Play after any attack to change it from a success to a critical failure. Duped again.
By the way, thank you for that card, guys.
Oh my gosh.
So he basically here. I'll put a -2 on there. So come here. Where's his stats? Traits. Agility. Okay, he falls down. He swings so hard, and you move all that. Is that he, in panic from recognizing what you were trying to do, he swings and stumbles, and he is laying on the ground for the moment. You're welcome. Or I guess really.
I'm thanking the chat because that's the card that I got that they bought me.
That's right. All right, Santia, you're up.
Galloping on through. How far can I
you have
get?
to move. You got a big hole right in front of you, so you'll have to move over to the far eastern part of the hole there and kind of gingerly move through there, because this whole back area behind that wagon is a big crater from Abel.
Yeah, where the heck? Was there a hole there before, or rather a circle?
There has been one here. I'll put a. It's basically.
I'm trying to eyeball it. Okay. So again, I forgot how far a horse can.
You're fine. You
double?
You can gallop up in there. I'm not worried about this at the moment. Yeah, not playing enough. We're going to forget rules, and hell, I'm forgetting the rules left and right with Savage Worlds. There's no doubt
I
about
can
that.
gallop right next to Thaddeus.
You can get, yeah, you basically come galloping in, seeing him tussling with some dark creature that looks very ugly. That maybe looks just like Thaddeus.
You didn't happen to grab my horse, did you?
No, she got her horse.
Because I got to find mine.
It's probably lost amongst the
Buttercup
cattle.
is gone.
The Cobra.
If I remember correctly, I tied Cobra to the wagon with the doctor's wagon, so I think we're good.
No, I had left mine back there, which is why I ran back there to begin with to help the cattle. Now she's over here trying to figure out what the guys are doing.
That glass is, that's right, both. Yeah, it's getting empty, but it's such a pretty glass. All right, so we'll let the lady do her attack here, then we'll do the first giveaway. We'll close it up here and see what we've got. A couple of entries here. We'll see who wins. Okay. What would you like to do?
Is it possible to do a movement and also do the multi-action to it?
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember.
Yeah, you can do a movement. You do a movement and it's not, doesn't cause you to do it. You lose your attack, if I'm right.
Okay.
Joseph, right? You can.
No, I just wasn't sure if I could still do the multi.
There's space movement. Then if she's running it, it takes some action. But
that's right. If you're going to run, that's correct.
But on the horse, it's okay.
You're on your horse.
Okay.
Meow. Hey.
Oh, Ro just texted me. He's feeling pretty bad, so he's laying back down.
Okay. Tell him safe. You're fine. We'll try not to kill him.
Slacker.
Yeah, tell him slacking. He's fine though. Yeah, it's all right.
Okay. So I'll come up behind Thaddeus, I guess, and see, or right next to Thaddeus.
He's standing up with. He's got this big wooden piece of wood in his hand. Look like he's trying to beat the snot out of something on the ground in front of him.
She will pull out her knife. She's tired of these shenanigans. She's gonna try and shank someone again.
Okay.
So 2 swipes with her Bowie knife.
Okay.
She's still on horseback, but I don't think that matters for her because I think I have a thing for.
You're fine. You ride almost right through Thaddeus to get to this creature. It misses.
And missed twice.
Missed twice.
What are you all doing? Quit the playing with him. I do not want his body too damaged.
Oh my God, here it
Órale,
goes.
doctor, ¿qué crees que estás haciendo con ese vampiro? Ay, Dios mío.
Oh, look at Josh. He wins the first set of dice. Josh, way to go, dude. You're so cool.
Mm-hmm.
He gets...
Congrats.
Give you... I don't know which... Let's see. There you go, Josh. You're going to win some pretty... mainly black and red multicolored dice in a little bag. So make sure and send me in Discord your mailing address. We shall stick them in the mail. So we'll give about 10-15 minutes, and then we'll do the second giveaway of the case with dice in it, and these are pretty purple and blue dice.
Ah.
We've given these away. We gave some of these away last year. Matt made them for the group, and I had one left over. I said, "What the? We'll do it this year." So, and it's got Prater's Rejects on it. Super cool channel. So, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that at the top of the hour in 20 minutes. Okay, Thaddeus. Santia came galloping in and missed, slashing.
Mm-hmm. Well, since this guy's on the ground, I'm gonna try and stab him in the heart again with this big stick of wood.
Okay.
What's the penalty?
He's you're not gonna get a penalty. You're standing right over him. I should have actually given it to to Santia, but she didn't hit either way because she was up on horseback. But yeah,
so I will just stab down at this the vampire with a chunk and try to stick it in his heart.
Okay.
It looks like a hit with a raise. And then
That's a hit.
You just want me to use the Bowie damage?
Mm-hmm. Yep, that's fine. He's shaken. So that was with the -4 though. Oh, well, yeah. Sorry, you would have had the -4 too, but so you're shaking him. You've hit but missed. So yeah, there's still a called shot to hit the heart. That's called out. That you still have to.
That's what I was asking.
I missed that. Yeah,
no.
I was reading this stuff. Sorry. That I was thinking it was because he was down on the ground. So dumbass me. But yeah, always with that, there's a -4 on the shot. So
okay, I'll remember that next time.
yeah, but you at least impacted him.
Yep. And then I will step over here to my horse Cobra. And reach in the saddlebags. I know this is going to take a minute. And I'm going to grab my lantern oil and my box of matches.
Okay.
And that'll be that.
Okay. Oh boy. Cowboys are... Alright, well, he's going to interfere with that as he's coming after you because you've put a hole in him. There, Buckaroo. Now he's shaking. So I need to do a spirit roll, right?
It should have rolled it for him.
It didn't though. I forgot to apply it. So that's what I put on the deal. Isn't it vigor?
Yeah, is it vigor? I think it's vigor. Yeah.
It's spirit for shaking and
Spirit.
vigor.
Oh, it's vigor. Okay, yeah. Okay, so move the shaking, and he slices at Thaddeus. Oh, damn it! You can't drag the. Hate that. He misses you though, as you're fumbling around. He's not very coordinated. All right, Father and Dr. Versailles.
The doctor would like to reach into his wagon for a few components and just see what I can whip up here.
Thanks for the host, Bo.
No, negative.
Uh-oh.
Nope, still worked though.
Yeah, that was your roll. Okay, your science roll.
Yes, he's going to look at Thaddeus. What are you doing? Quit wasting your time. Oh, look, Maya's here. There you are. Here, stop wasting your time. What is all this playing this sticky pokey stuff? It does not work. Here. And he's going to walk over here and hand Maya an object that looks an awful lot like a flamethrower.
Flamethrower.
Alrighty then.
Try not to burn the head. I would like it if possible.
Oh my god.
Like
yes,
it for
it's loud.
what, Doctor?
They can make flamethrowers. He can. He is talented.
But
like that.
for scientific research, I completely am not going to mount it on the front of my wagon and make fun of it.
All right, Santia. You're up on your horse, and the doctor is giving you something that looks very ominous.
It looks so ominous.
Did he tell you which end to point?
No, he didn't.
It's gonna look like basically a flamethrower, so you can.
Would she know how to operate that?
It would be designed for shooting skill, so it basically kind of looks more like a rifle with a big gas tank on the back.
Okay. I have an 8 in shooting. I mean, that could help.
So, but what is is there a template on this?
It's actually the burst power. Just you could pick the different elements on it. So same thing as Thaddeus's bullets, but fire damage.
So right.
So it's a cone.
So right at the end there, where the horse where Thaddeus is in your wagon, she's going to blast.
Well, it's a very narrow cone at the beginning. It will be kind. Do not burn the head, though. Hey,
no promises, Doctor.
Oh gosh, this could go sideways.
We're gonna see how this goes. So what am I rolling? Just shooting?
Yes, it's just works as regular shooting. I already did my science roll to see if it'll work or not.
It'll work.
It will work.
Okay.
Did that work?
7. So I'm assuming that's a hit. That means that she.
Yes, it's 2d6 fire damage, and there's something extra for fire. And that he catches on fire.
He's on fire. He's going to be on fire. Yeah, that's all. I just need to know that what happens is he basically takes normal damage now because of the fire. So that will
2d6.
But he's targeted though. Oh, it's not actual.
Oh, it's not a real weapon.
Oh, okay. That's
I'm just
my bad.
rolling stuff out.
So,
I don't know if there's any modifiers I should be worried about.
No.
To add or subtract as needed.
So let me see here. I'm trying to read this up. How that's going to give him. That's got to beat his. Do 50%. Okay, no, that's sire. Okay, so he's got normal damage, 2d6. Only hurt by. You got that. I'm looking at his particular weakness. I'm trying to understand how they're going to roll that up. Takes normal damage from fire and fire-based attacks. Okay, so she got 6, or is it just a 5? Wait, that's 2d6, right? Yeah.
It was 2d6, yeah. So.
And there wasn't a. We don't know about how you can't do a raise on that. So. What's it got to beat then? I'm trying to understand. To give him a wound, it has to be
toughness.
Toughness. Thank you. I'm trying to remember how to run on that. So, well, great.
His toughness is 6.
No, his toughness is 8.
8, yeah.
So
he takes no damage.
Yeah, he doesn't take any damage.
It didn't hit him then.
I was trying to figure out where the hell
what
that's
did I hit?
Well, you just blast the area, so you probably got everybody's around you. You know, it singed his clothes. Yeah. So basically, the contraption's working, but it.
This is a roll. I had to find the suede ones, and now he has to roll a d6.
Who does? I do.
Yes, because when he's hit by fire, you roll a 1d6, and on a 6, the target catches fire immediately and takes extra damage. If it's very flammable, it's a 4d6. If volatile, it's a 2.
Okay. Here we go. So I got to just roll a d6. Okay. It was a 5. So.
Yes, unless he's considered very flammable or bold, he does not catch fire.
He's not. No, he's just. You just know that he is vulnerable, and he is basically that he's only susceptible to fire damage to do anything to him. Anything else, basically, just rolls right off of him. Honestly, yep. You know, you know, and Father would too, and all that. I would roll it up. Is that the undead? There are only certain things that they're vulnerable to. The rest of it, in Savage Worlds at least, he can't be hurt by anything else. So, all right. That being said, so it sputters out, and he's basically his clothes are steaming a little, and so is the ground.
Doctor, it did not work.
It is fine. This is fine. We will use more.
Dr. Versailles.
Let's see. How many points do I even have left? I think I might have one charge left. Yes, because I think it's 2 to make this. Okay. Try one more time. So I need to make another -2 treat roll.
Holy moly, now what? Okay.
Oh,
Another
nice.
science roll. All right.
This is, so make sure I get this right. 3d6 for the raise. I will,
What are we getting?
a bigger flamethrower.
You made another
And
one?
I will, yes. Last of my power points, so don't fail this one. He will toss it to Thaddeus. You try now! Be careful, this one packs a punch. And he's going to step a little away from our friend. Oh, I can't do that, he'll swap me. Askrit,
Oh,
I will
boy.
step away from him.
Actually, I don't think that there's op attacks here, is there?
Yes, there are.
Oh, there are? Okay.
So he swipes at you?
There's a... Yes, he'll get a free attack at me.
Okay, 1 second. You got a wound.
I'll try and soak that. Let's
Mm-hmm.
see.
Okay.
Ah, perfect.
So it soaked it, right? Yep.
Yes.
Yep, it did.
I'm
I was
just trying
checking.
Hands off!
Yeah.
This is my good lab coat.
Yeah. I got to remember to look at the combat tracker for most of that. Okay. Father Alexander. Okay, so he's running up here to inform y'all more. He's got this scary. It's grabbing everybody. Okay. Thaddeus.
Okay. I guess I'm going to use this big-ass flamethrower. And,
So
Do not hunt the head!
the cone will be going away from the wagon and everybody else.
just checking. You never know. Thought maybe there's lots of gunpowder and TNT and other contraptions in that wagon.
We're gonna just be blown up to smithereens.
It could have been a possibility.
Actually, I'm currently out of nitroglycerin.
Okay.
I do have 12 sticks of dynamite left, though.
Okay.
So there's where that's going to go.
I'm good
And
with
I'll
it. Yeah. So you're gonna
I'll
try
just
to...
roll with the Peacemaker for attack.
Yep. All right.
Oh, geez.
It's 3d6.
Oh, it's already getting a raised bonus. I don't think you can technically get it.
Okay.
So it's a 3d6.
Okay.
So I just use the Peacemaker for damage, and it'll should
That's
be a
fine.
3d6.
Yeah, I know. I got the toughness. I got to beat.
Oh, damn!
Very
Never
nice.
I can't even. I could soak one wound. Still wouldn't do me any good. I don't think that he is a.
No, he's not a wild card.
No, he's not. I'm
bad
just
connection.
checking. I can make him a wild card if I wanna. Meanies. Fine. He goes up in flames. You see the flamethrower hit his body, and this time it begins to the wounds on his body open up more, and then the pus starts to flow out of him, and you see them. He screams out as the flames engulf him, and then Pibble explodes all
I was
over
gonna say,
y'all.
hurry, doctor, cut off his head.
Ah! The head! Why? I told you not to destroy the head! How am I going to taunt him? I mean, research him!
Explodes all over the place.
Was this Lost Boys?
Something like that. Yep. He's like the Marshmallow Man.
He got
Oh
too excited.
boy.
Yeah, he explodes. And there is no head. Sorry. He had to blow him up, Doc. The vampire
Yeah.
is gone. Dun, dun,
It is
dun.
not his fault. I made it too powerful. Next time we will try something else.
Okay. So with that being said, just as all that's taking place, the sun the false dawn begins to crest over the mountain range. And there's dust in the air, pieces of dirt and plants, and unfortunately human parts are still slowly cascading down and from up above as these large explosions have rocked the fort area. But you hear birds twittering in the air, you hear the rest of the cowboys. Yeah. They're out there still handling the herd. What do we do?
The doctor will rub his hands together and look around. So, what is for breakfast?
I will put the flamethrower in the doc's wagon and be like, "Whoa, okay, that I'm not going to use again. That was a little intense." And then I will. Are there any?
You'd never have problems playing with my toys other times.
What was that, Thaddeus? Sorry.
Are there anybody left in the camp that's alive?
Oh, there's still several of the pioneers, yes.
Okay.
Most of them now have missing family members or dead family members. So
I'm just going to go around and look at their necks to see if there's any puncture marks. And, of course, I will check everybody that I can find to see if there's any, puncture wounds on their neck.
Nope. Understood. Nope. You're good. You do not. Yeah, they all seem to be. The sun's up, and nobody seems to be sick or injured in that type. As far as those type of wounds, there's still those who, the Iscariots and the doctor. The good father, are attending to their wounds and their char marks or impact damage from pieces of things flying through the air. But you seem to think that everything's okay.
All right. So once I've done that, I will head out to the Indians.
Okay. So what you're going to see is, did I close it? Damn it, I did. Crap. Let me open this up here. Alright. Establish worlds. You're going to head back out to where you, I would assume, where you met them?
Yes.
Excuse me. Okay. And do what?
Attempts to communicate again that the vampire is dead and that there's no more threat.
How? You haven't been able to speak with them, so how would you try to let them know what you're trying, that you believe that the threat has passed or been eliminated?
Right. So I will point back to the camp, point at my neck with the two fingers, and do this.
Mm-hmm.
And then give a thumbs up.
Yeah, so you see the shaman looks at you, and then he looks to his, and they start kind of.
Oh gosh.
and they kind of look at it, and They just kind of stick their thumbs up in the air.
Oh my goodness.
That didn't quite go what you wanted it to, now did it? Mr. Pun Man. Thumbs up, pal. They're all sitting there, thumbs up, and they...
Did you tell? Did he say anything to the rest of us?
No,
Where he was going?
No, he went back out there again without telling anybody.
Where did Thaddeus go?
All right, we're gonna start the second giveaway here.
The doctor is looking around for the chuck wagon. It's breakfast time, right? They should have breakfast.
Yeah. Well, they're out there. It's breakfast time, but people are still dealing with the cattle out. They have.
He will go out and
they pretty much stampeded.
He'll head towards where the chuck wagon is. So what is for breakfast?
Ay, doctor, this is no time for breakfast.
Well, the sun came up. It is time for breakfast. It is the most important meal of the day.
It is when we have time to rest, but did you not see the aftermath of what just happened?
Alright, he's gonna look around. Oh, yes. I put Abel back together after breakfast.
Are you gonna go try
It
to
is
find
not
pieces
just
of Abel? Is that what
Abel.
you're doing?
Right? He's in, like, the hole somewhere.
I'm guessing there's probably not much left.
There's
of that
nothing
monkey.
left of him. Yeah. That was a true
Ay, Dios
kamikaze
mío.
maneuver that Abel did. Would you
But
like to
it's
try
not like it was a real monkey?
Thaddeus, would you like to try a persuasion roll maybe? To see if maybe they can understand what thumbs up means?
Sure, I can give it a shot. Here, I'll just re-roll that with a Benny.
So you better hope you succeed, because the doctor's gonna have words with them engines later too.
All right, so he actually he'll get through the thumbs up. So they all point to Thaddeus, and that's basically his nickname for them is that this is how they recognize him, and they do this, and they stick the thumbs up. And what you see is the shaman. He will he kind of comes out into the field area, kind of where you originally sat down and were, waiting for them and all that. He's not getting. He gets a little closer to the fort than he normally has. Any of them have, and he sits down on the ground and he does a little ritual and throws some bones, and he's praying, and he waits for a moment so he's trying to assess what he feels, and then you see him turn to you, and then he gets it, and he goes, thumbs up, and he stands up and he moves back fairly nice little brisk pace to some of the warriors there, and he begins to shout at them and points back and heaps the thumbs up maneuver, and you see them begin to hoot and holler and start riding around. The warriors, his band of warriors and guards were with him, begin to filter out through the rest of the Sioux tribes that are there, and they start hooting and hollering and making noises and all that, and they begin to melt away back through the woods.
Oh my God, they're melting away. Did somebody pour water on me? They're the witches.
Yeah. Nice try. Nice try.
Well, I mean, he was a witch doctor.
Mm-hmm. Oh gosh. More undead show up. So the Sioux begin to disperse out of the area.
Are they like
Well,
you
y'all
don't see them anymore either?
He doesn't. Y'all are out in the fort still. Where were you? I'm sorry. Well, did you go somewhere? Were you looking for him, Santi, or watching what was going on? Because he just ran out there on his own.
No, she didn't know where he went.
Yeah.
He didn't say nothing.
Yeah, so he sees this.
She's just gonna
now.
follow the doctor to make sure he doesn't explode anything.
Well, you need to keep the doctor away from the beans. You know that, and so
he's looking for breakfast over there. I'm just gonna go that.
Okay.
Once all that's done, I'll head back to the camp and let everybody know.
Okay. So Thaddeus comes back with that chief thumbs up, and him are on good terms, and he is noticed, or he has relayed to the Sioux that the trouble may be over, and they have left the scene, and it looks like y'all are free to continue on finally north as y'all are wanting to make your way onward to the ranch.
What about the rest of the pioneers?
Pioneers are going to there is a great debate with them now, blaming a few of each other, and one of them, there's probably a few of them that are dead now, why they ever made this trip in the first place. But they're going to continue on. I actually got to remember where they were headed to. I apologize.
I know there was one in charge.
They weren't heading to Coffin Rock, were they?
Yeah, exactly. No, they've heard of that place though. So the group is they're going to continue on their trail. They were still headed west, and then they're going to get their self back together. Yeah. Who was in charge of them? I'm trying to find that where he's at. Graybeard man. Yeah, Rudolph Jovich. That's right. The bearded man. Yeah, he basically. They will get. I'd say there were 30 of them that were in the fort. I'd say there's probably 20 of them, or a little bit less. Few of them have died, not just by the vampire causes, but unfortunately by some explosive damage that has gone off in the fort. But they are ready to continue on. They've come this far. They've got to keep moving onward. But
yeah.
They actually don't say where they're going, but they're still headed out west. So.
Okay. I mean, Santia would probably share a little bit of money with them just to help them out, since they did cause a lot of destruction after all.
Well, yeah, you took out a few of their wagons, so they've got to kind of pile up. Several of them.
I feels like someone is staring at me for some reason.
Several of them probably are staring at you, but they also.
I'll wave at them.
Yeah, well, they also know that this was this was something that happened that was a little bit beyond their control, and they are kind of upset, that they may have chosen poorly to come out west, but that's the life they've chosen. So,
well, to be honest, the doctor's beyond anyone's control.
He has been that way since day one. So, fortunately, the doctor was never the same after he got captured in the bordello and woke up.
Oh, Lord.
I do have the highest vigor amongst all of the party members now, though.
Yes. He was accosted by some forceful ladies one night, many moons ago.
Getting in that brothel.
His brothel, that's right. and he didn't know what to do with it all. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Did he know what to do or not? I don't know. He was never the same, though. That's for certain. Okay.
Yeah, she'll give him like $40.
Okay.
I think that's the interest. Like,
No.
because I have like 3 different types of currencies, and I'm not sure which one is.
Well, that's just it. It depends on who you're dealing with, because you have Confederate currency, you've got Union currency, then you have currency of just kind of general dollars and all that, and it just depends on who you're dealing with. Some of it, because the war still rages on.
Well, I will go up to the gray-bearded man and hand him a bag of dust.
And he asks, "And what is this for? Of gold dust?"
That's the dust.
Well, and he is taken aback by this.
And I will tell him it's to help you on your way and hopefully recoup some of the damages we caused.
Okay.
Yeah, right. I was gonna give him like $50 or something like that.
That's $100 worth of gold dust.
$100 worth of gold dust.
Yeah, I'm giving him the whole pack of gold dust.
I mean, she'd still help out. Why not? That was a lot of destruction.
So I will go ahead and remove that from my inventory.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll take out like $40 there.
All right.
There we go. Help him out some, because that was a lot.
Alrighty. So then, well, that's taking place. You've got the rest of the crew. So the doctor's busy trying to feed himself. You've got the cattle that you're trying to lasso up, and tending.
I do have a very important question for you, Duff.
Go right ahead. Oh boy.
Was there anyone guarding the chuck wagon?
Oh no!
Damn it. Well, just the cook. He doesn't do any trail work. He's just a cook.
Ah, well then I will climb in the wagon and ask the cook to make me breakfast.
He will hesitantly make you breakfast, knowing that he needs to keep one eye on you at all times, Doc.
I will also hop on Cobra and help gather cattle.
Okay. So they will proceed to. They leave the fort. Yeah. So basically, things wind down there. You takes a good day.
I tell you, it was definitely very fortuitous of the Sioux to bring us here.
Why is that?
I see somebody got that.
Fortuitous. I didn't see it. I didn't.
They
Sorry.
brought us to a fort. It was very fortuitous.
Why do I do this? He's been since day one.
Hey-o.
For 3 years. I've had to put up with this man. Why do I like him? I don't know. Doc's eating. Father Alexander gets the rest of the pioneers loaded up in their wagons, what's left of them, and he wishes them on. He blesses them, and away they go. Santia, Thaddeus, and Sutter and the gang, they basically take a good bit of the day to get most of the cattle up in order. It looks like a couple of them, unfortunately, met their demise out in the forest area, and you find a few basically carved up carcasses, and looks like the Sioux took a little liberty with a few of the cow, but Sutter is, he's writing it off as a loss. What can you do? And y'all proceed to continue on up through the mountain range, and you know, and you know, checking out in Sutter's, you know, looking at his maps and all that, it takes you know, you take some time. It's a couple days as y'all move on, and you're moving out of the Sioux Nation's boundary, okay, out of what's known as the Bridger Mountains, and there is a area kind of between a range and what's called the Owl Creek Range. It's called the Wild River Canyon. There's a canyon that that we're going to have to, he has to cross through to get into southern Wyoming area, which is where y'all headed for that ranch that he, you know, if you remember, he dealt with in one of the towns that he took on some extra head of cattle, and is trying to get up there to basically not going back toward Texas and such, as that he's going to try to make his new life up here in Wyoming with all this head of cattle, and see if maybe, you know, get better pricing, better deal, get away from the couple of the railroad groups that are trying to take over the area, and then we're trying to put him under. The issue is that the canyon, with the size of the herd and all that, it's fairly narrow, but if we get through it, it's a shortcut to get through the basin area to where his new property's at. And so, you know, are pushing along, and it's only about 20 miles, it figures like, you know, that to get through the canyon area, but it's difficult because of the, like I said, because of the herd and all that, and the river itself has got some rushing water, and it's very hard to ford and all that, and when y'all get up to that, and you know, and wanting to cross the river area, Sutter makes the determination that there's just not a safe place to ford across, and y'all kind of ride. He sends out y'all and the some of the herd, some of the cattle herd guys, the cowboys, and they find one spot possibly that they're going to go through, but to get across it and go on down ends up going into basically a cul-de-sac, and basically then you just have to turn around and come right back, and so you waste a good bit of a day moving in through the canyon, and when it all said and done, you come up and you've only made about 5 miles, and you had to double back. Let me put y'all, give y'all, where are y'all at?
Well, I was just going to ask if it was Ford tough.
I'm not listening to you. La 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 la. Let me get rid of the pioneers here, because the pioneers are no longer with y'all.
Second.
Go ahead. Yeah, I'm setting something up here. Boom, boom, boom. Getting rid of the pioneers. Okay. Do you? I forgot, Joseph. You have Abel as an NPC that you can bring up and down. Do you have him created?
Yes, I believe we fixed that.
Okay, I'm making sure I remove him for the moment.
Yes.
Since. All right. Okay. Alrighty. So there. We got ourselves a new map. All right. Ooh, we're gonna close this up. It's loading. One moment, please.
Ah, and is there a crashed man in the lower left corner?
No. Is that? It should all be off that map.
No, I'm just kidding. I just recognize the map.
I'm just using another canyon map there. Like I said, with Fantasy Grounds and Savage Worlds, a lot of the very map light, so we had to use a few extras. I've found some, but this one was the best one to basically turn around and y'all are headed back. Oh, I forgot your wagon. Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta have the wagon. gotta make the wagon here. Not that big.
What about Rebecca?
Well, that's your donkey. That's your donkey. Okay. So y'all are making your way back with cattle, and the Sutter decides to use the some of the canyon area to try to keep the cattle a little boxed in, a little bit more manageable, and he's going to call it a night. And he wants to, instead of keep pushing and all that, he is going to sit tight here and use, like I said, use the topography and all that to help manage things, since it looks like there's only one way in and one way in and out of the canyon there, and y'all are headed back south. So y'all are going to set up camp. Y'all can pick an area where you want to set up at, and y'all are basically kind of the top part of the map. The map means nothing. Just because it's got a map doesn't mean anything.
Of course not.
Let's see. Where do I want to go? I guess I'll go over here by the doctor.
The doctor totally is not considering working on more flamethrower.
Okay, and Father Anderson, he'll come over here, and they're going to huddle up in a little cul-de-sac, little nook right there. I don't know what time. We'll still a few more minutes on the giveaway here. We'll stop it here at the bottom of the hour. All right. Anybody still hanging out? Don't know. Haven't put anybody to sleep. We still got our giveaway. So, dice giveaway with the box.
We found a new camp area.
Yeah, so basically you had to turn back around and come back south out of this box canyon and all that. And you're making camp. Sutter's basically wanting to stop instead of pushing it and keep using the walled off parts of the canyon to keep the cattle kind of confined. And so he's asking, we're going to make camp, and he's going to have y'all set up, and we're going to determine who's going to take watches and keep an eye out on things during the evening.
Oh,
So
okay.
the group is basically picking their spots. So the question is, where did you want to set up your pup tent? Where did you want to, Santia?
I guess I'll go a little more north of here, a little by El Pa. Right there, I guess.
Okay. So we're gonna have a couple of watches. Any of y'all want to take them, or we're all gonna rest? Doesn't mean anything.
I'll take a watch.
I'll take a watch too.
At the same
Is the
time,
doctor allowed to take a watch?
No.
Not alone.
I have Abo with me.
Abel does not count.
Well, I would assume you're sleeping in the wagon, Doc, unless you're going to sit outside.
No, he would be asleep in the wagon since no one lets him take watch for some reason. I did not know.
Okay.
That was Sutter's deal, not us.
It's true. All
He
right.
ran off and we couldn't find him
So
for a while.
who's got first watch?
I'll take first watch.
Okay. Where are you at? Right there? Or are you going to be anywhere in particular?
If I'm taking first watch, I'll be like right in here,
Okay. All right.
riding Cobra.
Hanging out on Cobe, on Buttercup. Okay. Make me a notice roll.
Sure. I
In
think
the
I
middle
can
of
do
the
that.
night, the quietness is it interrupted or not? Okay. Yeah, your attention is sparked late in the evening. First, it was a couple of rocks cascading down the side of the canyon area. You hear a few things moving, and then you hear what? The unmistakable flap of a wing creature moving somewhere in the night sky. You hear whoof, whoof, and then you hear another one, and you hear another one. Now the question is, knowing that that's up, make me another. I need another notice roll, please.
Sure. Get it?
All right. Wow, I rolled really good. All right, you can't. Yeah, so it is dark. The moon is, hidden behind clouds, and unfortunately, the darkness is.
Well, I do have a lantern.
Yeah, but it's you're gonna try. You can put it up into the sky, and it doesn't quite work really well for you. You're unable to see them. Basically, their stealth roll was higher than. And those who fail are surprised as they're aimed. Okay, so you're going to feel the presence of two creatures. Dun, 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 dun.
And the tickets are set to 9 this time.
They really? Oh, my bad. I forgot to tell it that the first ticket's free. Oh, that's why. I repurposed that one. My bad. So everybody get 9 tickets.
There it is.
Sorry, it should be 10. I forgot to set that. You get the first one free when you enter. Okay, so what do... Okay. Two things swoop down on you, Thaddeus. First one misses. Second one hits. Bamos.
I think I'm gonna try and soak some.
Okay. What you notice is this. Okay, so you can soak one of them, but you do get.
Yep.
Yeah, but you do get some piercing damage. What you felt when you can see this creature now, the one that hit you pretty hard, it basically these pincher things tried to grab you and lift you up off the horse. What do you do?
I will shoot it with my gun.
Think maybe you should alert the group first, maybe?
Oh, I'm sure the gunshot's going off will alert the group.
You will see this.
Oh,
Yeah, you
boy.
will see. Your lantern light will let you see a brief outline of this large. Like I said, if it could get worse, it gets worse. Is it's trying to use you it tried to pick you up out of the horse. You may shoot it, and then we'll roll for initiative.
Okay. I don't see it on the tracker, so I can't.
Oh, that's
shoot it.
derp. We'll do this one. Well, actually, I hate it when it does that. Yeah, it's not supposed to do them all, but there are more coming in.
Oh, wow. All right, so it doesn't look like they're
48.
listed as a tracker for.
They're down at the bottom.
So I will shoot at the one that just tried to pick me up.
Okay, Powie. Oh, hell. Really?
Oh,
4 wounds.
yeah!
It comes flying, and it just can, as it misses, then it just crashes into the ground next to you. And boom. Alrighty. So I'm trying to get rid of the cards. Clear all cards. Alrighty, so here we go. Alright, and boom. And Dr. Versailles, you're up first.
Another Joker. Look at that.
Nice. Oh, I can't remove that protection.
I am.
Think. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Yep. Again, I just saw it.
I guess I will hear shots and hop out to the wagon with monkey business and let me get a percent.
So I need a notice roll from you to see if you can see them in the sky, though.
Okay. Traits.
That'll do it.
And I unfortunately am not wearing pants.
He's never wearing pants
Yeah,
at
I'm about to
this
say,
point.
usually he gets up, he forgets to put on his pants.
I will come out and I will yell at Thaddeus as I see all these things flapping on. What have you done this time, Thaddeus? This is why Sutter is always upset with us. You cause too much trouble. And he's going to shoot at one.
Knight just won the dice box. Nicely done, Knight.
Congrats!
Congrats!
All right.
I smoked this bat for you.
Okay. Boom. And where's my other one? I got to take this other one off the tracker. Where is he at? Oh, there they are. All right, Knight. PM me in Discord your mailing address. All right. In 15 more minutes, we'll do the last giveaway. One more set of dice in a lovely Sirenscape dice bag. So you put more dice in a big bag. Big bag. We'll do one more here in 15 minutes, and that'll be the last giveaway for the night. Good job, Knight. That is this lovely piece of gaming accessory is all yours now with dice. Use it well on your real life games. All right, you killed him. Let's see, they're Iscariots, though. Unfortunately, he's just going to tend to the wounded if anything happens. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. Well, then you come out. So they're going to move. What is their... Come here, bats. Batsies. What is your movement? Oh, wow. They got a huge pace. Doc, you guys are in trouble. Alright, we're gonna... Alright. So bats, let's just start them off. Bat 10 is going to try to come at Amai. And Amai, you're going to get some damage as it swoops down to try to pick you up off the ground. You have a wound.
Can I do a thing with? I
can
could do
try
that
to-
with the white chips, right?
Uh-huh. Yep. Sure can.
Oh yay!
You soaked it. Nicely done. But, unfortunately, there's another one that's going to be swooping in here in a second. Thaddeus.
Mhm.
Oh, no. These guys are tough boogers.
Wow. I guess I'll soak.
Okay. Soaked one of them. The issue is now, though, is that this creature has got you. hit with the rays, cause the damage, but now he's got you in his claws, and now he is lifting you up into the air. You are stuck to this creature. Characters or who have not yet taken their... Okay, hold on. Put you back. Characters who have not yet taken their action may attempt to hold on by making an opposed strength roll, or you break it, I guess. With the raise, you can try to jump free. There's how you break it.
So I have to roll a strength
on your turn. When you have not, okay, characters on hold or who have not yet taken an action may attempt to hold on, or you can, it's successful to pray. You're basically struggling. With a raise, you can force the creature to drop you and jump free, or he's going to continue going up.
Okay.
You've got choices to make.
That's on my turn?
That's on your turn, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So that was 33. So he's got a hold of you. So this guy's going to swing in here. Uh-oh. Going to grab the Doc. Doc?
I'll try and soak that.
Okay.
Gonna be carrying the doctor in the air without any pants
on.
Yeah,
you soaked it. All right. Where's that? You soaked. Is anybody else's? Sadius, you soaked your wound, right?
I soaked one, yeah.
Yeah, there it goes. Okay. Oh, you're hurting. Okay. So this is where we need Father Alexander, because this extra battle. Are you comfortable enough running him, Joseph?
Sure, I built most of his character.
I was going to say. Well, I don't want it, because of the number here, I don't want it to be so lopsided. Here, let me clear out the owner, because you may command him for the moment. You may have a little bit better. Okay, so Doc, you are now in the grasp of this creature, who is now trying to pick you up, a la pantless Doc. So everybody's getting a full show here. And one more bat tries to swoop in on Santia and hits, but he's just going to... Oh, man. Oh, no.
Oh, jeez.
These guys are bastards, man. These are really...
I don't know if you're able to still soak things or not after you do it the one time.
Can't you always use
I believe it's once per attack.
Is it once? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I figured. Yeah. I wasn't sure.
Yeah.
I think in the old rules you could just continuously re-rolling until you actually got a good soak, but I think they changed it to once per attack.
Okay.
That sounds about right.
Per attack per creature, though, right? Or is it per round?
No, per attack.
Yeah.
So even something that takes like multiple attacks.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a different creature.
So it's good.
Yeah, you can try to soak. It's a different creature that hit you. Yeah. All right. So there you go. But you still took one wound. All right. The other two can't get to their prey because they're attacked. Okay. All right. So you're recovered from your shaking.
Oh, the shaking came out.
Yep,
yeah.
It did. All right. We'll start our last giveaway here. All right. One more set of dice, folks.
All right. So there's two of them after me, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Giant bats. Oh, Lord.
Devil bats.
She will, do a multi-action and try to shoot them. She's got her rifle out.
Okay.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
I got one.
Hit. Holy moly.
Oh,
you
sweet.
Blast that one out of the sky. All right.
Ah,
Nicely done.
pinche murciélago.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, I'm also going to use a card.
Okay.
We're going to help our arcane buddies over here.
Okay, what do we got? Send it my way. Alrighty. Saints and Martyrs. All players, characters, and allies with arcane backgrounds gain 2d6 power points. Oh, God help us.
Yeah, for some reason I'm actually the cards actually showing for me.
Yeah, they haven't been showing with others share them for me either. I may need to reload the line.
Oh, well, it shows that y'all are getting them. It shows the...
No, it's loaded.
Right, I'm seeing the it's just showing me white though.
Oh, really? Weird.
Yeah.
I put it in the chat. I don't know if it lets you see it there.
Can you click on... Yeah, in the chat window, can y'all click on the exclamation point? Does it show up there?
I see the words in the chat box when she played it.
But you don't see the exclamation point to like bring up the card? You can double click on the exclamation point?
When it brings up a
I
get
bring
a
it up
blank
with
card.
a blank card, yep.
Really? Well, this
Oh,
is
that's
one of those
weird.
new... I'll look at that. Let me see what's going on with it. What's up?
I've been
Ascension
seeing it
Stories.
okay.
Hey, man. Good to see you. We're doing a giveaway real quick so you can get in on it there, Matt. You want to win some dice?
Oh, hello.
Good to see you. We're giving away our last set tonight. We've given away 2 sets. We got a little dice and a little Ascension. This is a Sirenscape dice bag that we got at Gen Con. You may... Sick Puppy, you too. Good to see you. We're going to finish this up here. Then tomorrow night, we're giving away 2 more sets of dice and the Acquisitions Incorporated hardback book, D&D Wizards of the Coast book. Thursday night, we're giving away more dice and the Essentials box kit, D&D, the new one that came out. And Friday night on the Wizards of the Couch channel, we'll be giving away dice and Total Party Kills 65 PDFs, their whole published library of add-ons for D&D and Pathfinder. Tons of PDFs, all these add-ons, and actually Brian just released another one, and it's actually going to send me that, so it should actually say 66 then, because I'm smarticles like that. But anyway, so that's our giveaways all week, and we're in the middle of combat battle here. So what is happening? So Santia, you killed. Yeah. So basically, y'all, Dr. Versailles, you're basically gonna get 2d6 back of. Oh, and I forgot about Cersei. Yeah. So we're also giving away a big, huge mouse pad. We'll give that away. We'll give that away on Friday night, Jeff, since it came from you for 2 Kings games. He basically gave a big. I guess it's like a keyboard dice, a mouse pad, but it's like this. It's big. So we're going to give one of those away too.
Cool.
So that'll be Friday night. Since he's playing Friday night, we'll give it away while he's playing. And we want to thank him for adding it to the giveaways. All right, what do we what's happening here? I'll shut my mouth. Thaddeus, you're up. What did you do?
My shaking status was removed.
Okay.
So that's good.
I just thought it was a big mouse pad. It's cool.
So...
The wife loves it.
I think instead of trying to wiggle out of this dude's grip, I think I'm just going to shoot him.
Okay, yeah, so you're not that far yet off the ground since he's just latched onto you. So, but he is looking like he's wanting to lift you up into the air. So you are concerned for that if you know you go up far.
It's 33, right? Double bet 33 that's got me?
Yes, that is correct.
All right. Mr. Devil Bat 33, eat some bullets.
That's a hit. Okay.
And the second shot with the other gun.
Here, hold on. I was going to say,
Oh!
I was going to apply that shaking so it takes into effect. Okay, there you go.
Hit with a raise.
Yep. And there it goes.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, blast him out of the sky. Okay. So, boom. Yeah. Oh my God. What the hell am I rolling? Oh, wow. Okay.
I just saw a bunch of dice
Yeah,
roll.
he was definitely ballooning up. Okay, so you crash into the ground. He's lift you up off the horse, but you killed him. But you find yourself basically on the ground now because he had lifted you up off the horse some. Okay?
I am fine with that. And that's my turn.
Thanks, Jeff. I see that. She died. She hadn't used it yet, but she loved it. So, okay. Father Anderson.
He will make a multi-action. And he's gonna say a prayer. Let's see, what's one of his catchphrases? Violence is never the right answer, unless I can't use against heathens and monsters! And so he will do his little prayer and try to stun them all.
Okay.
Aiming high into the sky. Let's see, where's his faith roll?
Okay.
Weird, why is it not rolling? Oh, there it is. It did.
2 up. 2 threes. You gonna Benny it?
Yeah, he'll
Yep.
throw a blue Benny on there.
Oh, here comes another. Did you get another? How many Benny's blues did you have, dude? You bastard.
I had a crap ton on the doctor.
Damn. You bastard.
Which
fine.
it will get a 1 either way, so...
Yeah, it's gonna be a 4, so you're good. Yep, it goes
Oh,
on.
actually, no, this is an opposed roll. I guess where's my D6 go?
Then throw the D6,
it's-
then you know what it is. Oh,
Alright, it's a vigor roll at... Oh, that makes that a
9.
at a -2.
No.
Yeah, so they have to roll a vigor roll at -2, or they're all...
Okay, whoa. All these in the blast template?
Yes.
Okay.
He aimed it above everyone, though, so everybody should be good.
Well, one of them's got you. The one 8's got you.
But it would be above the doctor?
He is above you, yes. That's true. He's lifting you up. So, but tell me again what's happening here now? What am I rolling for?
A vigor roll at -2 to beat or they get stunned.
Okay. All of them? Okay, so let's do...
Well, the 3 in there, yeah.
Yeah, so let me see. Devil Bat, that's 8. A vigor roll at -2. Okay, so the one that's got you just got stunned. So you're going to go crashing down to the ground, is basically what you're saying.
Sure.
Okay. Is it, well, what does that do to him?
I was double checking the Swade rules because Stun's one of the new ones. Oh, that's the adventure deck. I lost all my links when I took over his character, so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine. I just didn't notice it until I went to click on them. They're distracted. They fall prone. They can't move or take any actions. They no longer give gang up bonuses and are subject to the drop, which is basically instant.
Okay, well, the one next to mine, Bat 50, just got stunned. And... Did I... There's one dead? What's going on here? NPC 48. Why is he still... It's... Oh, my map's not clearing right. Really, I'm going to resync this. This one tokens. Bat 8, Bat 50, Bat 2, Bat 20. Okay, this token's messed up. What is going on here? I can't grab this one. Weird. I can turn them on and off, but I can't grab it. He's I'm not sure. Let me actually remove this token. Weird. I can't even grab that one. It's like the map. Wonder what's going on. Fadican, thank you for the cheer bit. I appreciate that. Here, hold on a second.
Could it be because of the blood splat?
Yeah, what it was, that's exactly what it was. I just re-dragged them on there. Okay, so let me roll this one at a -2. I'm sitting there chatting. Oh yeah, Gary, I was asking, were you hearing me the other night when I was talking about the Minecraft stuff? Did you say you played?
Me?
Was it you? Yeah. Was it you? Someone, we're going to still, so the point was, I've been wanting to say it for the channels. I'm talking with For the Win and 20 Sides to Every Story. We're going to, I used to run Minecraft servers back in the day before I started this, so we're going to be spinning up some modded survival and hard servers to play some, to be silly. I enjoy the game, even though it's fun, but I'm putting it out there. We're going to open some of it up to players. We're talking about having some streamers that will play together on one of the packs and do some stuff together. Then we're going to have an open world survival. If you're interested in the game, it's, I enjoyed it. Can't tell you why, but we're trying to put it, I know it's not D&D, but it's still going to be, we're going to have monsters and cows. There's stuff that I'm setting up, some of the mods, some of the changes I'm doing to the servers. So if there's people, if y'all are interested in, just post up in the lobby server if you want on my server here that you're interested, and I will start telling everybody in the next week or so here the mod pack, actually the loader, we're going to be using the AT launcher that you need to download and install, and how to set up and access the game. And it will be private. It's only going to be open up to players and people that I know. We're not just going to have it free nilly-willy to everybody. So those that are watching are interested in playing and being a part of it, just let me know. PM me, send me an email, Twit, Discord, whatever. And we're talking about, like I said, we're going to have some open stuff that we played, and then we're going to have a stream session. We're trying to figure out when that's going to be with everything that's going on. But we'll have some people, we'll probably stream together on camera, all playing on one of the other private servers to do some stuff together. So, going to bring that back in the fold a little bit. Alrighty. So, bat number 20. Did I do his roll yet? While I was sitting there flapping my lips? No, I have not.
We were trying to figure out why he wasn't working.
I got his thing. Okay, so here's our bigger roll. Same thing. No, actually, no. To one of them, no, there you go. Okay, so they all got stunned. Boom, and they basically, so they crashed to the ground. Then was that what it said?
Yes.
So, okay.
And he's going to come over here and use his second action to stab one of the ones. These foul beasts who have come. Yes, I'm pretty sure he got stabbed.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh,
what the hell?
My gosh.
Jeez Louise, man.
El Padre massacred that.
I'm pretty sure that one's dead.
Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. We are nothing but dust, and to dust we shall return.
I'm not even going to use my bennies for that. And I got some good bennies, too. I'm just robbed, man.
Yeah,
robbed.
Can you soak 5 wounds, though?
No, I can't. Robbed. Okay, what do we got there? Okay. Cowboys are good. Father Anderson again.
Oh. He'll take another multi-act.
Okay.
These things look evil, and he must smote all.
Miss.
No, he missed.
He's got bennies.
Sure. Ooh. Actually, no, he's not gonna Benny that. He needs his Bennies for later.
Okay. What the hell is this? Is he... Oh, he's multi-action? Okay, gotcha. Holy crap.
Yes.
Get to him, and what do you just slap me around? Dude? Man. Kill my bats. They
can
had
have
a
these
chance
evil beasts around.
Yeah, these devil bats. These guys could pack a punch, man, but I thought I was going to lift one of y'all up in the sky and drop you, but no.
Well, you never pick up the gunslinger, the bounty hunter who has two guns that he can shoot at the same time.
There's there was one that was carrying
That's the one next to the doctor. They're both on the ground right now. Yeah, they both crashed to the ground.
And there's one that's still flying
it's still
in the
up
air.
above in the air. Yes, it is. Uh-huh.
Okay. Another multi-action, see if I can't get this one.
You missed.
Dang. Oh, wow, that's at a -3. Oh, he's prone.
No,
Yeah.
multi-action in your wound.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
wounded too.
that's right.
Yeah,
I
you're
forgot
wounded.
the wounds do that.
Yep.
Then, yeah, I guess it doesn't matter. We're going to shoot at the same one.
Okay. That's a hit. Oh. Well, I'll just Benny that. Yeah. You can't kill all my bats. Anything else?
She'll move a little closer, I guess. Yeah, like right there.
And Ascension Stories, Matt, if you're still there, what y'all got going on lately? I know you've been streaming, but you've been doing, did I see correctly that was it a tiefling that you were doing something, you and Sarah, some makeup deal? What, if you have a picture, send that over.
Ooh,
Yeah, they were doing something, they've been doing, some makeup stuff, or,
Oh, that's cool.
changing their faces and all that. I'm not sure what you want to call it. It's not really makeup, yeah. So recent, yeah,
It's
turn me
cosplay.
into a god. Yeah, okay. So I knew it was. I thought it was a tiefling, but that maybe, yeah. All right. They're in melee, then it's against party. If they are grappled, then they break the grapple to escape. Yeah, and attack. Yeah, yeah. That's right, Bo. We forget the rules sometimes. You gotta apologize, man. So, and y'all see pictures that Matt's usually posting one a day of him and his little child, his girl. His
Oh, they are so cute.
Yes, so we
I
get that
absolutely
daily.
love those.
Yeah, we have to get the kid daily, which is very nice. So we'll be an empty nester in 2 weeks, so enjoy, because we done. So move the boy to Austin and taking that spare bedroom out. Adios, muchacho. So, all right, what am I doing here? I've got a.
That one's stunned.
So, yeah, both. Yeah,
It looked like it rolled automatically.
Yeah.
he didn't go. So he's remained stunned. Thank you. Okay, so he can't do
Yeah.
anything. All right, and then Bat 2 is going to try to swoop back down again. And yeah, I saw you posted a picture of it. Yeah, that a few tears were shed, Matt. You're so sending the young one off to this first day. Wow, that's such a long time ago, man. Man, I just remember those days. But hey, still the same. But congratulations, though, man. All right, he's going to swoop down and get the doc. No, we'll Benny that. I'm a bastard. Oh, really? Thaddeus.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and shoot number 2.
Okay. Paching!
But I've got another gun, so
Okay.
I'll shoot him anyways. That looks like it might hit. Crap rolls today.
Dr. Versailles.
The doctor will take a multi-action
Okay.
with the monkey.
What?
The monkey business.
Oh, I thought you had monkey back, able back. I said, what? I didn't remember you rolling him back up yet. Anything? That's just shotgun.
And try a second shot.
I need to apply it. Hold on. There we go. Okay. Hit. Okay. Boom. We have one left. Somebody going to do something about
Trying
it?
to carry me away?
Yep. But remains distracted and is now vulnerable. So, whoa, Baboonski! Uh-oh. The Raiders are coming in. All right, Raiders. Welcome to the show. You are just in time. We are finishing up our show, but we're still here for a few more minutes. But we're in the middle of our last giveaway of the night, which is a dice bag from Sirenscape, and there's dice in it. So there's the giveaway. I just typed in the giveaway? Why didn't it do the giveaway? There we go. Thanks for the follow there. Welcome to the Rejects Plague. And Chuck, good to see you. So y'all can hop in and you get a free ticket. We've given away a couple of dice bags already. Tomorrow night, more dice and the Acquisitions Incorporated hardback book from Wizards of the Coast. We'll be giving that away tomorrow night during the Mad Mage stream. Okay, the Devil Bat is stun status removed, but remains distracted and is now vulnerable. So can he do?
Well, yes, it just gets a -2 to everything.
Okay, so he's going to
we
try
all
to
get a +2 verse.
Yeah, he's going to try to move up and grab you while.
Oh, you'll might want to take prone off.
Oh, holy moly! But he's distracted. Well, he still hit you hard though. All right.
Huh? Why is it still getting
It's ganging up.
I don't know. So
is it counting the blood splatters?
It shouldn't, because that's the only thing on the door. So +1. So
it's still with a hit. I just
yeah, still a hit. All right. Boom.
I'll try and soak that one too. Let me get to my chips.
Okay.
Wonk, wonk, wonk.
Okay. And he is picking you up. On your turn, you may choose what to do. He is trying to fly off without you. Thaddeus?
Well, I guess I will shoot it.
Okay. Don't hit the dock. There's a hit. Ting! I got one Benny left.
And I'm going to shoot it again.
Oh.
You didn't.
It didn't soak it. It didn't take it though. Incapacitation. Oh, I didn't. My soak didn't. It didn't matter. He didn't work, so he died.
Okay, so I guess I will shoot him again.
Yeah, so he crashes down to the ground again with the dock. What's up, Jingo? Thank you for the resub, man. Get in on the giveaway before we finish stream up tonight. But everybody be back tomorrow night who's not streaming, or when you're done, come over and say hi. But we're doing giveaways still on Thursday and Friday night too. More dice and cool stuff. The Essentials box kit and the 65 PDFs from Total Party Cool Games. That will be on Friday night. And Two Kings, a gaming mat. Hot and Iron. Oh God, now what is this saying? Thanks for Relative Pod. Thanks for the follow. Play on a wounded character out of combat. All wounds are recovered, but the victim gains a permanent scar that subtracts 2 from his persuasion for the next.
Oh no!
So who's that on? Is that on you, Thaddeus? Are you playing that on yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
yeah.
hilarious. So, and that looks like Dr.
Lord.
Versailles doing that. Is that why there's a scar? That's hilarious.
so that's gonna remove all my wounds.
Yeah, these were the new suede cards that came out with after the Kickstarter and all that, and I think some of them are really cool. Well done. So
let me go ahead and clear out my wounds here.
I say the doctor will help out Thaddeus.
Why?
Well, apparently that's what
that's
how
who did that. The doc got to you.
He's gonna do some impromptu surgery.
This one only hurts a lot.
Scar. How convenient. He didn't.
For the sake of science.
Thaddeus didn't say
Does the scar look like a big M?
So
we'll have to.
And Alexander Anderson will use his breach birth power to heal everyone else without leaving.
Okay. All right. Alrighty.
Yay, right. No more wounds.
Nope, that's good. So yeah, get through the wounds, and once again, with the bats and all that, and way the canyon was situated, it was actually a good call from Sutter, because the cattle, even though they were spooked by the bats and all that, the bats looked like were swimming, but they went after y'all because y'all seemed to be smaller than the cows. Had noticed that, thought that might be the case. But here's the issue you're going to see is, so you get rounded up, and Sutter's just about on his wit's end because of everything that's gone on. He looks to y'all and says he wants y'all to continue. We're going to backtrack out of this box canyon and head back up another crossing area and continue on north. And he's going to send the four of y'all on up ahead, because what he wants to try to do is hope that he avoids any more dead ends, backtracks, as y'all continue to move through the canyon area. And he just says, as always, Abby will whisper to Santia, just keep the doc in line, if possible, please. Unless the doc wants to stay with his. So the question is, does the doc want to ride off on his own, or is he going to stay with the wagon trail? Because your wagon won't be able to do all that maneuvering around. So which are you going to ride off on your donkey, or are you going to stay with your wagon, Doc?
All alone, unsupervised, with my wagon?
Abby will keep an eye on you. Mm-hmm.
But she's gonna be out riding and guarding the cat.
Oh Lord!
They're gonna keep you separated from the chuck wagon. Okay, no more power beams. Okay,
but no,
they're gonna be able to handle him that way.
Us four are the ones that are going out to check.
Well, they stopped.
Right?
Sutter then gave a consideration with the doc and goes, trying to make sure to keep y'all out of trouble. Which lesser of two evils does he want? Keep the doc here or send the doc out? It doesn't bode well either way. They know that already. But
I mean, is the wagon that big?
Yeah, it's got that gun in it. He forgot he's got the bazooka tank gun in the back of it. So yes.
Ay, Dios mío, doctor.
The doctor will just put his hands on his hip, opening his lab cup. Yes? There's a problem?
Yeah, he's still not wearing pants.
Every time.
That's where Thaddeus walks over and puts his hand up in front of Santia's face.
Pantalones. Los pantalones.
That'll pull out
bologna? Are we having bologna and beans for breakfast again? Boy, I'm a bit peckish.
So yeah, so what do you want the doc with you or not?
Probably would be better.
Play, you need to go back and check out some of the past episodes to see the antics for the doc. This is just a scratch in the surface when he gets going. Trust me.
Doctor, I think that you should just come with us. I'm sure your wagon will be fine. Think of all the other new things you can find on the way.
Well, if you say so, but I must get some stuff from my wagon. He will climb into his wagon and come out and start loading stuff up into Rebecca's saddlebags, and then start mounting Rebecca.
See, don't forget your pantalones, senor.
How about you get on the saddle on? Rebecca, not mounting. We don't
It was
want,
a little sticky down.
Okay.
I was gonna say you don't want to mount Rebecca without pants.
No.
Yes, sweat and leather saddles.
That just begs for.
It does. Trust me.
To give a drawing.
I was taking that away from you, and Chuck's already gone down that line, so I couldn't hit it off. I tried, folks. I'm sorry.
The doctor will go back in and find some pants and get his suspenders on, and then come out and get back on the saddle.
Okay.
So where are we going? Is it breakfast time yet?
All right. So the four of y'all move off, backtrack out, come around through another pass area, and looks like you've got yourself a nice area. You've got the river that you're coming up on, and then
the river's tough to ford, right?
Parts of it were, but you're traveling up the we'll say it's on the east side of the river. Okay, as you're cutting across and you're following it, and you haven't forded across it, but you've got part of it. It winds up. You follow it along for a way, and I'd say it's probably about midday. And at first, you heard was a gunshot. Maybe you heard a boom. You weren't quite sure the sound that it got your attention.
The doctor would like to see if he knows if this was a explosion. He's heard a few of them.
You hear well, not certain yet. It was very faint, and y'all continue to ride, and then you hear another explosion or two, and then you hear some gunshots. And y'all are kind of checking things out, but you don't see him, but it's you can't tell where it's coming from because it's the mountains, but there's echoing everywhere, and then so y'all with caution begin to just kind of watch where you're moving as y'all continue on up the east bank of the river, and then it becomes there is gunfire, sustained gunfire echoing down from the north. And what y'all see is this. I wanted to explain what you're seeing. As y'all come up over a little mountain pass at Rise area. You're not really on the map right now, but you're on the let's gonna say that you're coming, you'll see you're off the map, but you can't see on the stream, but you're on the east side of the river, but you're off the map. And y'all crest up over and take the tree line to see what's going on, because there is a battle raging before you in this area. And what you see is this. You can tell from your location that there are two heavily armed groups in the middle of this area. One group has got flamethrowers. Doc, you recognize them almost immediately.
Mine are much better than that.
With some Gatling weapons also. And the other group, I say they've got flamethrowers, they've got some Gatling guns, and they've got a few other mechanical devices that you can tell they're mechanical the way they move. You're just not sure what they are from where y'all are at. Okay? Your distance is too far away to get a good sight of them other than, see what's happening. The other group is not so well equipped, but they seem to be holding their ground because they've got their advantages. They've got the numbers of people against these weapons. And they have squared off over a railroad trestle that crosses the river, as you can see it. And they explosions are going off. You see flames flicking. You see you hear tons of gunfire going off, and it looks like this battle is just a raging battle that's going. There's no prisoners being taken.
And they're on the railroad track?
They have squared off over a railroad trestle. No, some are on it, and others are shooting across the river also. Okay. You also notice that there seems to be two camps that are off to the side. You have a camp that's off to the far east and a camp that's off along the rock face canyon wall to the northwest. What do you do?
I would like to start sticking bundles of TNT into a small backpack.
Oh boy. Where does he keep these things?
That's a good question. But yeah, so he's packing up, but y'all are sitting here watching this battle rage on.
Oye, caballeros, ¿qué está pasando? What is this? Oh, I see Thaddeus talking, but I don't hear Thaddeus talking.
Uh-oh, Thaddeus. I don't know. Gary, were you saying something?
I didn't hear him, but
yeah.
I saw him on this camera that he was saying.
Uh-oh. What's in the...
Do not hear anything.
No. You're muted. Big G. While he's doing that, we will end the last giveaway here. Oh, we got a lot of people. Oh, wow. Thanks, folks, for entering. Let's see who gets the last bag of dice and the Sirenscape giveaway bag. Ba-doom. Who wins?
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh. Gary wins. I'm sure.
Congrats.
Congrats, my friend. Why don't we hold right there before we do anything else for next week? Since that is we have a mystery wrapped into an enigma. But we will hold right there.
There's no mystery. Well, there is one. How much TNT does it take to bring down the trestle bridge?
Oh no!
It's fairly big, but you can take some time. No, you can take some time to decide that. I don't have understand. But we will hold here as the group is sitting of a mountainside watching a battle rage between two forces over a trestle that has been constructed over, and it doesn't look, it's definitely old. It's it's not complete, as you can tell, but it rages over this river, and there's multiple gunfire, gunshots going off, Gatling weapons, flamethrowers, and all the fun stuff. And that's what we will pick up. Unfortunately, I'm trying to figure out when that's going to be now because we are streaming. Okay.
Normally it would have been the 26th. Next month?
Yes, normally it would have been the 26th, but Brian decided that he didn't catch the memo that we're only doing the Wizards of the Couch stuff on the first and third Mondays, and so we were going to miss this week. And he booked. I believe we're having Wolfgang Bauer from Cobalt Press that night. I believe. I need to check on the 26th, but I didn't say that. Next week we have on the Wizards of the Couch. We've got Stephen Radley McFarlane from Paizo, ex-Paizo, ex-Wizards of the Coast, freelancer now. We're doing his own gaming system called Delve that we'll be talking about with him, and his counterpart Beth Damus from Penny Arcade. The two of them are a couple, and they are going to come on the channel next Monday night to chat all things gaming and talk about freelancing in the industry. And so don't miss that. That should be interesting, to say the least. We will get into all the stuff that Steven's been up to and the choices he made to go freelance and do his own thing. And if y'all don't know who he is, he basically was responsible for a lot of 2nd edition Pathfinder and 4th edition D&D. Was one of the main writing forces behind that. Other than that, we will be back tomorrow night for Dungeon of the Mad Mage, 7:30 sharp. if you can make it. I know there's some of the other streamers. Chuck is here. Ascension Stories is here. Check out their feeds. Please don't be bashful with them. Go give them some love. And then we'll be back Thursday night for Dragon Heist, and Friday night on the Wizards channel as we're doing Lost Mines of Phandelver. So, with that being said, everybody be good. Thanks for watching, and we will catch y'all next week. Take care.
Good night.
Bye, guys.